Hi first class, Mr. Dunk here, and we are in our Planet Maths book, page 51. So let's have a look at number 19 again. Okay, up the top there is a very useful number line for you, demonstrating a frog jumping 10 and then jumping another 9 to get up to 19, so which means that 10 plus 9 is 19. Okay, let's have a look. Now, 1, 4, and 7, as usual, are additions. Now, there are no clues. I'm not going to give you any clues to what the answers are. All you have to do is know what the page is about to answer that one. But the next 6, 2, 5, and 8, 3, 6, and 9, these are missing numbers. Now, we've been through this many times before. It doesn't matter if the missing number is the first number or the second number. They're both on the same side of equals. Now, on the other side of the equal sign is the answer 19. 19 is the biggest number, which means that we can invert the sum, the addition, which means we do the opposite and turn it into subtraction. So we take the 19 because when we subtract, we always start with the biggest number, and we take away the other number that we have to find the missing number. So that would work well for 5 and 6, for example, because we're only subtracting 2. So when we subtract, we go up. Now let's get my pencil out here. There we go. We start at the big number and we work backwards. So we do 2 jumps backwards. 1, 2. That brings us to 17. So 2 plus 17 is 19. 17 plus 2 is 19. If there's a bigger number and you're worried about doing so many jumps, what you could do with a bigger number, so 11 is the biggest one we have, is you can count the jumps that it takes you to get up to the answer, which is 19. So we start at 11 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes 8 jumps, which would mean that 11 plus 8 is 19. Part B, instead of going horizontally across in our number sentence, we are going vertically, which means we're going down. So this one is 14 plus 5 equals, again, you should be able to work that out. And these are missing number ones. So we can do the same thing here. This is a really good one. 18 plus something is 19. Are we going to take 19 and subtract 18? Well, you could do, but what would be much easier with that one, I'll just rub all that out, count the jumps it takes to get from 18 to 19, and let's do that. One jump. Now, we have the answer, but we can't just put this one anywhere in the box. We can't just put it there. No. What I want you to do is make sure that all your units and all your tens are lined up in a lovely straight line. So 1, that's a single digit number, which means it is just a unit on its own. So the other units are 8 and 9, so I make sure my 1 lines up nicely with them. Perfect. Part C. We have 3 hoops, whereas yesterday we only had 2. The cubes aren't on this page, but use the cubes on page 19 to help you. It would just mean that instead of putting 1 line between them to split them up into 2 groups, this time you put 2 lines between them to split them up into 3 groups. Okay? And how will you make 19? With 3 numbers. That's what we're trying to work out here. Again, you only have to do 4 number lines. Use the knowledge that you know. What happens when you add 0? What happens when you add 1? Can you split up 19 into tens and units that way? And then maybe split up one of the numbers again. Okay, what do I mean by that? I'll show you. So 19, we're going to split up the tens and units. We're going to put a line between them. So I have 9 units. This is my units column. And this is my tens column here. I know it's quite small, apologies. I have 1 10. So 9 units, I'm just going to stick in the 9 units there, put the 9 there, that's fine. But 1 10, so that's just a 10 on its own. Can I split that into 2 numbers and split that in half? Yeah. You know 5 plus 5 equals 10 because I look at my fingers and thumbs every day. So 19, I've changed it from having 1 10 and 9 units to 9 units, and then 5 units and 5 units because I know 5 plus 5 equals 10. There you go. Okay, missing number time. Now we can't do what we did up here because there are 3 numbers this time. Well, I tell a bit of a lie. We can't do the choose number and count how many jumps it takes it to 19, but you can actually do the other way. You can do the subtraction, but it's a bit trickier. Just means that, like before, you take the biggest number, which is the number on the other sign of equals, the answer we could call it, and you subtract what you have on the other side to find out what the missing number is. So it would mean I'd have to do 19, take away 9, take away 4. That's a lot to do. So this is what I suggest you do. Combine the numbers you have. So 4 and 9, I have 4 and 9, do I? No, I don't anymore. I have 4 plus 9, which I know, because I'm very smart. And also there's a number line up there to help me. 4 plus 9 is 13. Now what I have is a much easier number sentence. Something plus 13 equals 19. You can do that, I'm sure of it. Okay, first class, there you go. Have fun. See you soon. Bye.